Good evening, everybody. How's it going?
What an evening it is.
What an evening it is. What a week it's been, honestly.
Man. Wow, look at all that. Look at all that noise in my camera shot there. I kind of love it. I think I'm going to leave the light off, the main light off, more often. Just so we can look like I'm just like broadcasting to you from the Arctic or some far flung place. It's really crappy video.
Your jail cell in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
All right, man. So just to establish it early and right off the bat, we are only going to stream until 10 o'clock tonight. Try, do you want to explain why?
Well, apparently I'm loud.
Oh, yeah, are you? I can...
For some reason.
Okay. Well, I can... Yeah. Is everything loud, or is it... Let me know. I just turned them down a little bit, so it should be okay now.
Yeah, so, I mean, as everyone knows, in fact, Analog even said it on their Twitter account, Analog Pocket reviews go up at 8 p.m. Pacific time on Monday.
Yep.
It's the one thing that, like, Analog products are the one things that we've ever gotten to review. They have an embargo on them, you know? It's like playing with, the big leagues, or everyone, they, have embargo dates for their, for new release video games and stuff. Well, now there's embargo on Analog. There wasn't one for the Noir, but there was, it's been like 3 years since the Mega SG. So, it was an exciting day. It was just a really exciting day, I thought. Everyone was so hyped to see the reviews, and everyone was looking at everyone else's review and talking about the reviews, and it was exciting, it was exciting. And I think that people are even more hyped for the Pocket.
Yeah, for sure.
It's going to be interesting seeing what the reaction to all the reviews will be.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what everybody else's video is like. So you were saying you expect it to be like close to an hour. We were not thinking it was.
My section is like probably, I don't know, 26 to 28 minutes. But see, here's the thing. When we were playing this out, originally we were saying you were going to be working on another episode and I would edit it.
Yeah, that's like...
And so originally when I was thinking I'm going to edit, I'm like, oh, this is going to be 30 minutes or less, maybe 20 minutes. There's not that much to talk about.
Exactly. You're saying, I don't know if it's going to be that long. It's going to be like, could it be 20 minutes? And then, it's funny because you were saying, like, could it be 20 minutes? And then you recorded your part, and you're like, I think that my segment alone is going to be 23 minutes. Wow. And my segment, I guess, like, I have, like, the intro, which is, like, 10 minutes, and then I have a bit at the end where it's going to be, like, around, like, 12 to 13 minutes or so. So, really, it'll be under an hour. But it's going to be... it's going
to be close. It's 50 to 60 minutes, basically.
Yes. Yeah. High 40s, low 50s to 60.
I know we're already behind on a couple of super chats, but I saw Paul Sutton say review embargoes just mean MLiG won't be the last to make a video, which
I know.
Is so true.
It's very true, but I think that in these last couple weeks, like, we've had a little bit of a I personally have had a bit of a breakthrough of, like, getting myself like more back into a mindset, like a video making mindset, which is something I've been having a hard time with for quite a while.
So kind of a trial by fire was just what you needed.
Exactly. Because we have this, and then we have our end of the year video, like, that has to go up New Year's Eve. So really, it's like you were saying, like, we're gonna have like over like 4 hours of content this month.
Yeah, I mean, assuming the
edited
end of the
content.
year video comes out to be an hour plus, which is probable.
Yeah, well, you never know. It's hard to say. It's really hard to say.
Yeah, that's how we always are. It's like, we could keep this to 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's not gonna be 20 minutes. It's like that's impossible. All right.
No, we can't.
So, in the interest of time, if you want to go ahead and start with the super chats, I'm going to start playing the game here.
Yeah. By the way, did we get established if my audio was good now, or that's a 480i looking title screen there.
Indeed, yeah. Let me get the audio on here.
Although the text looks like it's designed for 240p, the start and stuff.
All right.
Yeah. So sorry about falling behind super chats. Y'all went out the gate fast this week. There was 699 Canadian from McGinty 2. Thank you. Been waiting to get my hands on this one. Last few years of Saturn hacks and translations have been manna from heaven. Yeah, I was casually aware of this game. I forget if you maybe streamed it like at some point before.
Oh, that's way
or it may have appeared on a stream that we guested with John sometime back. I feel like he may have played it, and then I saw that he and Audie did a stream with the people who did the fan translation, and it is a very, very impressive and cool looking game. And the voice acting, from what I could hear on that stream, was like, I mean, just sounds like just felt like a real deal, like era appropriate dub. I mean, it's really impressive stuff.
I just want to say really quick that hopefully all the audio levels are good, but I realized that I have up to stage 3 opened up because I played the Japanese version on stream one time. I mean, just
save is compatible. That's cool.
Yeah, so the save is transferred over, but I'll start at the beginning anyways.
There was $5 from Vanessa Sarah saying special shout out to MLiG regular Shadow Mask for helping with this project. Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that? I did not know that.
Now my volume's too high. It could be. I mean, I could adjust everything. I'm trying to. I don't know. I feel like the game audio was really loud at one point, like before I started the stream, and now it's like it's not. I don't know. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So everything should be okay now. Tries distorting.
Distorting. Do I sound like I'm distorting to you?
Okay. Well, you just gotta let me know. I mean, I can bring him down anyways. But we'll see what happens. Keep an eye on it.
There was $5 from Ashura saying, tries too loud and Sandy gave him a curfew. Got it. Actually, Sandy's not here. She went over to stay at my parents' house for a few days because I was being too boring. She couldn't stand. She couldn't stand. She was just sitting and staring at me like, please, we need to play. But I'm like, but I got so much work to do. So much work to do. I believe there was a Yo-Yo Yoshio.
Oh wait, hang on a second.
I'm here to help.
There's voice acting.
Launching operation. Straight ahead.
Okay. Go ahead.
I believe there was a Yo-Yo Yoshio. Can you look that up?
Yes. Where'd it go? Jeez, this is like. We were on the verge of like not streaming because we had to make the deadline, and I feel like all over the place because of.
We'll be okay. We're gonna be okay.
I know.
I don't know why I'm going to bed, but we're gonna be okay.
Exactly.
We're close. We're both close on both of our times.
Oh yeah.
We're close. It's just a matter of bringing it together, get it uploaded, and ready to go.
Right. Oh, come on. Okay. So there was $2 from Yo-Yo Yoshio saying, finally got an AV Famicom, really loving it. much better than the horrendous American and European models. I was also really taken aback by the image quality of composite. From a distance, it could be mistaken for RGB. Hope I can get an FDS soon as well.
I mean, I personally love the American NES systems, but I do love the AV Famicom an awful lot. It's I mean, composite can really be NES composite, like on the right kind of TV, can actually have some interesting qualities to it for sure. On the audio side, something I didn't know until maybe a year or so ago was that the balance for expansion audio is way apparently out of whack. Of course, it was my only frame of reference for hearing real expansion audio. But apparently the balance is way out of whack. When we were working on the NT Mini Noir video, I was going back and forth with Ace a ton. Like, okay, how do I balance the audio for expansion audio on here? And it kept going back and forth and up and down. And I was like, oh, this seems pretty good to me. And it was still not right. I just don't have the ear for that stuff, But that definitely took some work. But there are mods if you were interested in doing a mod to get the expansion audio mix more similar to the original model Famicom. I think the expansion audio is just mixed in too loud, if I remember correctly, on the AV Famicom. So, like, sounds that the NES or Famicom itself generates are sometimes a little too loud.
I don't have to worry about aiming upwards or anything, right? Do I?
Oh,
Straight ahead.
I don't know.
That doesn't look like
Do you
it.
like lock on or something? Or is it like auto fire like Doom or something?
No, I think I gotta jump. But when I'm flying, I can aim up or down, obviously.
There was also $5 super chat from Dad1153. Thank you.
Thank you.
Spent Saturday afternoon checking your Switch controller games. Wrote them all. Wow. On the eShop. Didn't buy anything, but now my 2022 wish list is huge. A lot of people said they just watched the video for the games, and that was completely what I expected. I was like, I think a lot of people are going to be like, I don't care about the controllers, but 120 Switch games, you can stand to learn of a few games, right?
Oh, I see. Okay, so I can press C to slow down.
I remember on the Digital Foundry stream with this, John was talking a lot about infinite planes.
Oh, does it repeat or something like that? You fly
like the background just goes on forever to the horizon, and I think it's because I believe it's just like a flat thing that's just rotated, and apparently I guess PS1 can't exactly do that. Like, it has to like build it with actual like polygons with like finite edges. This is just an infinite plane.
This music's pretty great. The voice acting is awesome. It is really well done. What I like about it is that it really feels of the era.
Yeah.
And I think that's like an important aspect to it. It doesn't sound.
It doesn't like it sounds like anime characters. It doesn't sound like just regular humans talking. If that makes sense.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's true. But if I can turn up I
mean that as an absolute compliment. It feels so authentic. It doesn't feel like it comes from like the current pool of everyday video game voice actors, but it sounds like it could have been that pool of actors 20, 30 years ago.
All right, let me know if this is too loud or not now. I turn up the music.
To the rear.
There was a $10 super chat from Shadow Max. Who I recently, I guess it was not news to you, but I learned was part of this. Says this project was a collab of dozens of volunteers in the Sega Saturn Shiro community. Without them, this would not have happened. So thank you, Pat, Dave, and everyone in the Shiro family. Love you guys. That is awesome.
Is it considered like basically done now? Because I know that this was like, this
Foundry Stream today was still in like a beta or something.
Right. But I think that this is, I mean, it's got to be pretty darn close because it was making the rounds this like Friday or so.
Well, maybe that's because was it officially released?
Well, I feel like that's what I'm wondering is if it's done or like basically done at this point, and if it's done, it's public. Okay. So the real question is like, is there anything else like are you going to do another game after this? Or it's probably way too early to think about that. I just want to enjoy a little bit of rest after this.
I remember the team that was on the Digital Foundry stream. One of them said, if I remember correctly, anyway. I hope I'm not mischaracterizing. One of them said, there's like so many like dream games that could be translated.
Right.
But they're like really big projects, and he said that he thought that he could do the most good by focusing on games that could be done within a reasonable amount of time.
Right.
And do more of them.
Straight ahead.
There was also $5 super chat from Chandler White.
Oh, thank you.
Saying got throw a little support to anything Saturn.
I don't know if I'm probably doing this wrong. I have a feeling I should have just like taken out all the specific targets.
Straight ahead.
And as is often the case, there was a super chat $7 from Mega X6 with no comment, but always appreciated.
Thank you.
To the right.
And sorry, it's taking a while to get caught up.
Nearing target. Straight ahead.
There it is. Whoa. I can throw grenades, right?
There was another super chat from McGinty2 again.
There we go.
$13.99 Canadian, thank you.
Remaining.
That's saying probably about time to check the 27th anniversary Saturn game competition thread and see what new submissions have been rolling in. Last year was absolutely huge.
Oh, this music.
Nearing target. To the
This is
left.
good.
27th Saturn anniversary game competition.
Wow.
I don't know what kind of competition that would be.
Straight ahead.
That definitely seems like we've got some Sega Saturn community regulars here.
Yeah,
We're taking too much time.
I'm taking too much time. I'm sorry.
I think this project is definitely clearly a
Straight ahead.
moment of pride for
Target
this
destroyed.
Saturn community.
Yeah, as it should be.
Yeah, I mean it is an awesome looking game,
Extremely large.
and just the work on the translation is just certainly on a level that I'm not used to seeing.
Look at the size of that thing.
To the left. Straight ahead.
We're gonna take out the speeds.
There was, I believe this may have happened last week. $2 from Dingus Glurt saying, "Don't spend this all in one place." And I believe you said, "Actually, I probably will."
Yes.
I mean,
It's almost impossible not to.
like, what wasn't there a thing about the dollar? The Dollar Tree is like no longer going to have everything's going to be $1 now.
Oh, it would not surprise me. I don't even
Or
think
was
it
it
is.
Dollar General? I forget which it was. I heard something about, the dollar store
I
is
see
not
how
going to
it
be $1 anymore, and so
Straight
it's
ahead.
difficult. if that was still the case, of course, maybe I'm sure some things are still $1. So maybe you could go spend $1 at $1 store and then another dollar, and another dollar.
Straight ahead.
Well, you'd have to be in Delaware where there's no sales tax.
To the right. Straight ahead. To the right.
Oh, that's another Yo-Yo Yoshio. Hang on.
To the rear.
Look in just a minute here.
Straight ahead.
Oh, now that I'm not catching up on super chats.
Oh, you see it.
To the right.
Oh, well, there is a Yo-Yo Yoshio.
To the rear.
It's probably going to go off screen before I can read it. I was going to say, though, now that I was caught up, I see that Lacquerware was responding to what I was saying earlier about, trying to do the most quantity of games. Quality games, obviously, but ones that can be done reasonably. So one of the fellows that was on John's stream, I believe. So
To the left.
I seem to have remembered correctly.
Oh yeah, there we go.
I salute you.
Oh.
Oh, Audie's
you.
in the stream too.
Yep.
As is Artemio. We got all the greats here tonight.
Please select the stage.
Okay.
Can you go grab that Yo-Yo Yoshio?
Yes, I can grab it right here. It's on my computer
Grab
screen.
that Yo-Yo Yoshio.
$2 from Yo-Yo Yoshio is saying, I'm only using a standard 15 kilohertz Sony computer, consumer Sony Trojan. Composite just looks really clean from my Famicom. No dot crawl or anything. I'm really amazed. I would be using my VGA CRT with my OSSC, but I didn't realize that the OSSC doesn't take composite natively.
That's true.
That is-
It does not. Yeah, there's the Coury.
Right.
Has that been updated in a while?
There was
Please
like
select
one
the stage.
firmware that came out like around summertime that, how we were having problems with, the like the reversed 480i stuff.
Yeah.
It fixed that.
Yeah, you
So-
need special hardware to update that, though, I think.
Yeah, I was able to do it, but I think I have that version, but it was just like a beta version of that. Like it wasn't the full-on release. I still got to do that. But I mean, like with the tank, it's like I feel like less of a reason to, I guess.
There was a $2 super chat from Rodark1.
Oh, thank you.
And check the limited run games auction on eBay. Benefits Video Game History Foundation. I'm not aware of that.
They're selling a whole bunch of
stock?
not even games, just like
Straight ahead.
like beta versions or like that they submitted for approval and all this other stuff of just like different games and just like there's a lot of like really random stuff.
To the left.
It's pretty cool, but it seemed like the bids were out of control.
Nearing target. Straight ahead.
I bought
Whoa!
Narita Boy on Loaded.
Oh, that ends tonight, doesn't it? I wanted to get that, and it's like
Yeah, well, I was playing it off, and nothing else that I wanted to buy came up, so it's like it's the rare time where I only order one game on there.
oh, I think there's something there's
I
several
randomly-
things that I wanted, but I
I
gotta.
randomly bought the PS4.
Is it
version.
end tonight? What time does it end tonight? Like not at like 10 or
Probably,
something.
probably midnight, right?
Okay.
I think that's when they end.
Straight ahead.
I ordered the I mean, I was just like PS4 Switch. It's a very pretty looking game, so I thought like maybe there was a chance the PS4 version would run better, but maybe not. I've no clue, so I was just like, PS4 would be fine for that game.
To the rear.
So how do I destroy this shield on this thing?
To the rear.
There was $5 from Dad1153. Thank you, saying, be honest, guys, don't lie or feel peer pressure. Which to your eyes is prettier to look at, the city in Bulk Slasher or the city in The Matrix Awakens?
I still have not played that demo.
I have. I
haven't downloaded, but
I sort of wound down with it the night that it came out with it. Just kind of flew around the city and looked around. I did the same last night. It's just kind of relaxing because there's no point to it at all. Like it's just kind of fun to just go around the city for no reason. I would honestly say though, like this to me is more appealing. I'm definitely fascinated by the technology in the Matrix movie, and it's part of what's fun about it too is just like how much it feels like, you know, I was thinking this too, on Digital Foundry's little thing about, you know, Richard kept saying it's like, you know, watching the Matrix on Blu-ray. You know, it has like that feel, like, you know, it even has like a film grain type look to it as well. Maybe not when you're wandering around, but like definitely the cutscenes, like it definitely has like this very movie-like look to it. And so like it was, you know, it's been a long time since I've seen the Matrix, and you know, it was definitely just like a very nostalgic experience in that regard. But like
cool.
the city itself, like is not a city I would have any interest in playing in a real video. You know, it's open world, just NPCs roaming around. You know, it's just not something I would be interested in exploring. I mean, everywhere looks the same, basically. But it's very, very cool technology. But if that world were turned into a real game, I would not enjoy exploring it. Whereas, you know, this is kind of more visually interesting, I guess. But it's definitely a really cool. Matrix is definitely a really cool tech showpiece for sure.
Man, this music that plays when you have one more target left is amazing. It's really, really yeah. It's just I'm gonna use it for sure in an upcoming video. It's pretty amazing.
It gives me the vibe of like, you know, when you get the third gear in Drill Dozer in every level, and then the music is like super awesome for the rest of the level. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, I haven't played that far into Drill Dozer.
Oh,
I know that I need to.
It happens in every level. Like you collect like 3 gears in every level, and then when you get the last gear, like you're fully powered up for the level, and it like really hype-inducing music.
Look at the size of that thing.
To the rear.
Every time I'm gonna say it.
Straight ahead. Rear.
There was 15 Canadian from FNP. Thank you. Lots of Canadians who test. Saying hi guys. Has become synonymous to Sunday nights for me to keep up the good work. I love it. Question: what would you say is the big difference between a PDM and a really good Trinitron with YPD PR input?
To the left.
I mean, the difference is not really RGB versus component. I mean, for all intents and purposes, they are, you know, identical video quality. You know, you're going to get equally sharp results from them on an equally capable display. But the difference is,
straight ahead. To the
you know, a consumer CRT. Now, I don't have much experience, to be honest, with standard definition Sony Trinitrons, or at least not recent experience. Not recent enough to be like, okay, I know what a consumer Sony set looks like, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it's so wildly different from others in terms of just the overall clarity. And with a consumer CRT, I mean, there's definitely a look to a consumer CRT I appreciate. You know, it's.
Oh, there we go.
I describe it as crunchier, I guess, if that makes sense. There's like more of a texture to the screen itself, whereas a PVM is almost just like these thin lines across, and there's no real texture to those lines. Like it's just kind of this solid beam of color, and those colors change across, you know, the width of the screen. So there's definitely a difference in clarity because of the precision of the tube itself, but the signal, no difference, generally speaking.
I hear you. Come on up. You can come up. Say hi if you want.
Now, speaking of scan lines, in the opening of The Matrix Awakens, like it's a callback to a scene from the first movie.
Where it comes out of the CRT.
Where it comes out of the CRT, and then like I'm not sure like to what extent that is real time there, but I feel like that like the scan lines that you see there are like the best scan lines I've ever seen in a movie or video game. Outside of, you know, those scan lines being for real displayed on.
Am I supposed to be protecting this? Or am I supposed to destroy it? Oh, defend. Okay. I've been shooting it. Whoops.
A while for for that to become legible. But yeah, the scan lines are like so good looking on that. You know, usually movies are like, you know, HD games don't really replicate that look correctly, and I'm really curious how that effect was done. My understanding is that scene is mostly real time, but I wonder if there's like something in the transition there, like transitioning from video to real time or something in that shot. I don't know. I'm curious. Really curious to know how that effect is done. It's good.
Jeez, I feel like there's a lot of
What are you doing?
enemies here. Oh, there we
It's
go.
the level that you stopped playing on
Yeah.
before. This is the third mission.
If I see a pink helmet, grab it.
Why? I couldn't quite hear. Why was she like blushing and looking all embarrassed when you crashed? She looked like you had just said something very sweet to her.
I don't.
Launching operation.
I
Straight
didn't.
ahead.
All right.
Straight ahead. Straight ahead.
And there was $5 super chat from good old Craig Wan. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
And happy Sunday. I just turned 37 last month. And during that time, I discovered the existence of the bulk/translation hack. Now I want to play it. And so that is something you did not know when you were, you know, a much less wise 36-year-old. Did I turn 37 this year? Let me
You forgot.
To the left. Shield recovered.
How does the math work? I think that's right.
I just found out that
I don't think about that much.
the day after Christmas, which is my birthday, is a Sunday. So we're gonna be streaming on my birthday for the first time, I think.
Shield recovered.
Oh, okay.
Straight ahead.
There was
Nearing target. Straight ahead.
$5 super chat from Transit Authority. Thank you, saying
Sure.
this has to be the coolest looking game I've ever seen for you. This is a Spirit, by the way.
Yes. Yep. Thank you. Yeah, I mean,
The
it's
coolest game you have ever seen.
Straight ahead.
It's up there. It is a cool looking game.
yeah.
Nearing target. Straight
It's pretty expensive to get the Japanese version, I think, too. I wonder if there's that one person that does a lot of those really high quality Saturn reproductions that they'll do a version for this.
Nearing target. Straight ahead. To the right.
I'm trying.
To the rear. To the rear. Shield recovery.
Okay, so is it shield recovery for the?
To the left.
No, it's not for the ship.
To the rear.
Craig Watt says, yes, I did try. We're both born in 1984. All right. Good to know. My age is not something I keep off the top of my head anymore, you know?
Hey, get up!
It's hard to keep track sometimes.
Please, wake up! Wow! I'll do my best.
She blushes when
she
you
blushes
continue.
because you chose to continue.
Yeah.
I guess if you chose to not continue, it's because you didn't believe in her.
All right, let's see if I can do this better. I don't remember who does the real nice Saturn reproductions.
Oh, we got. I'm sorry. I'm sure to butcher this name. We got $5 from Chanjan Nguyen.
Thank you.
And hey guys, thanks for playing our patch. Hope you can try the virtual on controller support.
Oh yeah. You know.
Do you have that?
No, it uses. But they added support for the twin sticks, and I guess it's like really, really cool. I mean, Saturn twin sticks importer of like about $100. So I mean,
I wonder if there's like any way you can just like if there's like a controller adapter that would let you do that with like a PS2 controller or something.
Probably not. At least, well, I don't know.
It's probably technically feasible if anyone wanted to make it happen.
Yeah.
If anyone wanted to make that hardware and software implementation happen. But yeah, thank you. It's I didn't even consider when Coury decided to play this that some of the folks who put it together would show up at the stream. I mean, but it's cool. I mean, this project has clearly meant a lot to a lot of people, I think. And, you know, I mean, it definitely made me look like, ooh, I kind of want to buy this game, and then it's like, ooh, it's kind of expensive.
Yeah. I mean, how much?
I mean, yeah, the work put into this is just, I do not pay that close attention to what's like the latest fan translations and stuff. So I am certainly not a marker for this, but like I've just like never seen anything quite like this with just the way the audio was implemented, and it's really, really impressive. You know, and just all the limitations that you have to deal with to patch that into something that's, you know, kind of this set size.
To the left. To the left. Oh, did I make it? No! Oh! I did. I gotta fight the boss.
I'm picking up a bogey.
Yep.
Mass is extremely large.
The mass is extremely large.
To the left. Straight ahead.
So,
to the rear.
You,
Straight ahead.
we didn't really watch them in real time, I guess, like the game awards. Like, but you know, oh, I beat it. Is there any like cool announcements that got you?
I salute you.
Yeah, you're pretty excited. I mean, I felt like
No,
most of
for
the
me,
announcements was just like, what?
I mean, Alan Wake 2, like that shocked me.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yes.
Like I have no idea if that was like rumored or anything, but I sure as heck never imagined a sequel to Alan Wake. So that was really.
Oh,
exciting.
I knew it had to happen at some point.
I mean, it's been so long. Like,
yeah,
that's one reason I was so surprised. That was the only thing that really stood out to me, honestly. This is a response to, I guess, fan translations. You know, the amount of work put into them. Hotori Hanzo said, "Have you not played Ys 4 on PC Engine Try?" And I have not. I mean, the only version of Ys 4, if you want to call it that I've really played is Memories of Falsetta on the Vita, which is a totally different game. Really.
Straight ahead.
I mean, I gotta do something here. Do I gotta bomb it?
Straight ahead. Straight ahead.
Oh.
Straight ahead.
Oh, I see. I see. Not doing a very good job of paying attention to what the game's telling me.
I remember seeing, well, that's how it is on streams. Like, I find it very hard to follow in-game directions, especially when you have to like pay attention to like characters and stuff.
Yes.
In-game,
yeah.
During streams, it's a very distracting environment to play a game. I remember seeing this level on John's stream.
To the left.
To
the rear.
Go to the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Straight ahead. To the rear. Straight ahead.
I like that all the levels seem to be like they're pretty different.
Straight ahead. To the right.
There we go. Uh-oh, I lost
To
it.
the rear. To the rear. Straight ahead. Straight ahead.
All right. Oh.
What are you doing?
I'm trying. Makes me think of
To the
in
rear.
Rogue Squadron, where it's like Red 5, where are you? Let's see here. Tell me where it is.
To the rear.
Okay.
Straight ahead.
All right. Oh, there it is. Oh, I have to get another.
Straight ahead.
I guess it just respawns then. Okay, let's see if we can do it like this. Let's do exactly that.
Straight ahead. Straight ahead.
I'm embarrassing myself.
To the
here.
rear. Straight ahead.
I guess I gotta navigate it slowly.
Nearing target. Straight ahead.
Get in there.
Target set. Remaining 2 targets.
All right,
To the
2 more.
left. Straight ahead. Shield recovered.
Well, I'll definitely be excited to see
Straight ahead.
like what people think about our video tomorrow.
Straight ahead.
And then I've personally had an easier time with it than I did with the last one. With
To the right.
the controller video, because it's felt like it's just like moved a lot faster.
To the right. To the left.
Oh, come on.
Straight ahead.
Okay.
To the left.
Oh. Whoa.
To the left. Nearing target. Straight ahead. Target set.
Oh.
Remaining one target.
Oh, here we go. There's the music. This is what we
One
needed.
target left. All right, I came back at the right time.
Yeah,
To the rear.
it's pretty great.
To the rear. Straight ahead.
I love the idea of. I mean, it's just, you know, I can't hear the music all that clearly, so I wasn't necessarily comparing it to Drill Dozer because it sounds the same. But like conceptually, I love the idea of like the last stretch of a level in a game, like always doing this music that makes you feel like you can do anything. You
Yeah.
know.
Oh, that was it back there.
To the rear.
No, maybe not.
Straight ahead.
Okay.
Nearing target. Straight ahead. To the right.
Okay. It's surrounded by stuff.
To the right.
Oh, did I lose it?
To the rear. To the left. Ah! What are you doing? Shield recovered.
Okay.
To the right.
Do I gotta go back and get it?
Like where it says it's the Popeye effect. You pulled your spinach trigger.
Yep.
Yeah, basically. You know, where was it I saw this? It might have been.
To the rear.
I was looking up like some Game Gear games to maybe load on the Game Gear EverDrive.
To the
Mhm.
rear.
I never loaded it up, but the name just was so funny to me. I think it was Game Gear. It might have been Master System. I forget.
Straight ahead.
I was looking up a list of games somewhere recently. And there's a Popeye beach
Straight
volleyball.
ahead.
What?
Target set.
There's a Popeye beach volleyball game,
Wow.
which is hilarious to me. I never expect the words beach volleyball to follow Popeye.
That's almost as funny as a Media Cafe Popeye.
Mass is extremely large.
Man, the masses are getting even larger and larger after each
I'm gonna look up
Media Cafe.
Popeye beach volleyball. I've looked up Media Cafe
Straight
Popeye
ahead.
on Google Earth a
Straight
few
ahead.
times
Straight ahead.
in our time since we were in Japan.
To the right.
Oh, I see. So if I hit X, it like automatically does a quick turn.
To the rear.
Because Shadow Mask was saying, oh, you gotta hold down X
Straight
or
ahead.
press X a bunch. So you automatically turn to face it. And that suddenly, that's a game changer.
We're all right.
Popeye Beach Volleyball is a summer
Straight
sports-related Game Gear video game that was released exclusively in Japan.
Starring
To
Popeye.
the left.
I'm Popeye.
To the left.
Like, the box art has all the Popeye characters wearing swimsuits.
They were just really, really desperate to make a Popeye game. And they're like, we will literally make any game
Straight ahead.
we can with this license.
To the right.
And they're like, well, we want you. We want you to make a volleyball game. Okay. Now it exists.
Straight ahead. To the left.
Must be better than Power Volleyball by Phoenix? Who? I don't know. If anyone is on the fence of
Straight ahead.
joining the Digital Foundry Patreon, you know, right now they're doing exclusively on Patreon. I'm under the impression this is content that will never be released
Straight ahead.
off of Patreon. I don't know what the plan is. Maybe it'll be released eventually, but you want to enjoy it now, regardless.
What are you doing?
They're doing 12 Days of Phoenix
Straight ahead.
leading up to Christmas, and the first one released today, I
To the
guess.
right. Wow.
And John is haunted by the ghost of Phoenix past.
Which I don't really know too much anything about that.
I mean,
To the right.
he sounds like Audie with a thicker accent, and he looks like Santa, but he's apparently neither. I mean, he can't be Audie because he's huge. He's like towering way above John.
Straight ahead.
So I don't know, but it is hilarious, and you know, whatever mysterious person played the role of the Ghost of Phoenix Past just completely owns that role and is that character, and it is amazing and hilarious.
To the right.
There's a $1.99 from James Style saying, I'm crying laughing about Popeye's beach volleyball. It's true. It's a Game Gear game. I should have booted it up. I should have booted it up, but I didn't.
Straight ahead.
I mean, I can't believe it. That it's a real thing.
Popeye's beach volleyball.
Straight ahead.
I wonder, could you do that for the audio comparison?
To the left.
Still do it.
What? Is that what you want me to use?
Straight ahead.
Maybe.
One more push.
Let me bring it up on Game Gear and see what like the title screen uses, or on Game Gear. I can barely think at this point, y'all. It's been a long week.
To the left.
It's been a long week.
Come on.
Straight
I'm
ahead.
gonna look up Popeye.
Oh, yes. Got him.
Popeye Beach Volleyball.
I
Complete
salute you.
playthrough. Popeye Beach Volleyball. Popeye Beach Volleyball. Every volleyball game, episode 12.
Please select the stage.
Only if that project
Just when
was
you
ever
think you
finished.
played everything, here comes Popeye Beach Volleyball. That's hilarious.
I hate when I bring up. I'm always so embarrassed when I bring up videos on the stream because ads start to play, and then there are people going to be like, "Don't you have ad block?" Or don't you have YouTube preview or whatever? No,
Launch
I don't.
operation. To the left.
I mean, I do have ad block, but I don't use it on. All right,
On YouTube, you don't use
listen to
it.
this title screen music.
To the rear. Fire blaster. Straight ahead.
Does it sound like something I should use as a comparison? Because I was going to use G-Lock.
To the left.
I feel like
We're all right. Hang in there.
I feel like it would be kind of amazing. Unless, like, do you think like whoever owns Popeye could, I could see like whoever owns Popeye being like.
Well, there was just
super,
a
like,
Switch
copyright
game that
claim
came out.
What are you
Huh?
There was recently a Switch game that came out that I guess is like really, really bad.
Yeah.
I guess like John Riggs did a video on the on it, and they like like saying it was just like really bad, and like the developers came after him and said, you gotta like take it back,
To the
and it's like
What are you doing?
that's like the exact example of what is it, like the Streisand
Don't throw in
effect,
the towel yet.
where like if you do, you know, they could have just like not said anything and people would have forgotten about it probably, but by doing that, you know, like people are gonna remember. Like I remember because of that.
Yeah, I forgot about, but I remember now. I mean, I feel like that would make a really amazing audio comparison, but like I do worry, like I don't know, like what if whoever owns Popeye is like has like a, you know, Power Rangers complex, and you know, like you just can't have anything without getting claimed. It's too late to take that risk at this point. I don't know. We'll work Popeye Beach Volleyball into a video sometime.
Maybe even.
What do you do?
I don't know if I'm
Don't
like.
throw in the towel.
I'm gonna die. Like it's not even.
But there's definitely like the Popeye like main theme song that's on the title screen. So maybe we should do it. I don't
Wake
know.
up!
Might be a risk.
If we don't do, wow! I'll do.
They
my
just
best.
come up with something for that. Do it after you're rendering though.
Yeah.
Please select this.
Woo!
What?
Just thinking about finishing that video. So close.
I'll tell you, like,
and yet-
so the last like 10 to 12 minutes, I took a different approach to making it, where I set up everything like on my B-roll table, and I just shot everything as I was pulling it apart, and then got like lots of B-roll shots as I was doing that. As I was just kind of
you were like testing and experimenting and shooting B-roll, and then just like wrote script that fit what you shot.
yeah. And I had a lot of fun, and I think that I am definitely going to do stuff like that more often because it's just really fun to do,
To the rear.
and like really efficient.
Probably easy to edit because you had what you needed because you wrote for what you
Yeah, and then I can get extra shots and stuff if I need it. But yes,
To the rear.
that, you know, I'm gonna do, like, I could see myself just like doing videos more often where it's just I construct them like that. So I'm saying I need to look for key
Nearing
cards.
target. Straight ahead. To the
Oh,
rear.
this music's pretty good
Straight
too.
ahead.
Yeah, it's all good.
Target acquired. Remaining 4 targets.
But yeah, I'm gonna definitely do stuff like that. I could see myself doing like shorter, like 10-15 minute one-off videos of stuff where I just basically write it and do that and shoot it at the same time. I don't know. I'm feeling real good about my about stuff right now for the first time in in a long time.
To the right. Wow.
It was just
Bezier blaster.
oh, it's the Sheze blaster.
Straight ahead.
Oh wow. So you know we're gonna.
Target acquired. Remaining 3 targets.
I'm gonna keep it going as much as I can. Try not to lose this momentum. That's why I'm excited that we're doing this year-end video close after this, because I'm ready just to continue on and do that. And I think a lot of it, you know, getting back into that mindset has been
Straight ahead.
the early mornings that I've been doing.
Nearing target.
Wait, is Popeye seriously public domain?
Oh, that wouldn't surprise me at all.
Shield recovered.
Yeah, but like Replicant here is saying Mickey Mouse should be, but Disney gets around it.
Target acquired.
Hmm.
Remaining 2 targets.
I'll look
Shield
that up.
recovered. Fire blaster.
So I think I died on the last level because oh, that's not good. Did I get the key card in this level already? I feel like I did. I bet you carry over your power from the previous level.
Wow. To the left.
I guess Popeye is public domain, but like,
Will blow me down.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we should use that Popeye thing. I don't know. Too late in the process to be making too many creative decisions.
Target acquired.
Yeah.
Remaining 1 target.
There was five Canadian from Chuko. I'm gonna butcher this. Saying, sorry about that. Saying if you have Popeye Beach Volleyball for audio comparison and they copyright strike your video, I promise to boycott Popeye for the rest of my life. I mean, how hard would that really be? I mean, is anyone in this chat room, like, would that be a major sacrifice in their life? Boycott Popeye? I mean, maybe if you count Popeyes the chicken, but it's unrelated. That would be amazing.
I've never even been to Popeyes.
Oh my gosh! The chicken sandwiches. I mean, it is no joke. The hype is well earned. It is.
They have the free chicken. I don't know if Paul Sutton's still in the chat, but like there's the. Remember that time that there was one time where Popeyes ran out of chicken.
But
people were pretty upset about it.
I like other things at Popeyes, but I don't think I've ordered anything but the chicken sandwich from there since it's existed.
Wait, the what?
I don't think I've ordered anything from Popeyes but the chicken sandwich since the chicken sandwich exists.
For a second, I thought you said I don't think I've ordered anything from Popeyes but. And then obviously, like, I've been talking to my 6-year-old son too much, who's like obsessed with butts and things that come out of it. So that's what I.
There was $5 from you chill too, with no comment, but.
I don't know if I got
I believe I've been paying ultra close attention to the Discord, but I believe UB Chill 2 popped up in the Discord recently, or returned to the Discord. One of those two things.
Okay, so
see Fire Emblem Lord saying that their fries are good. You know, Drum said that recently.
Said what?
And I was just like, really? I think Popeye's fries are just okay. Me and Drum strongly disagree on Popeye's biscuits and Popeye's fries. Like, he thinks their fries are really good. I think they're okay. And he thinks their biscuits are bad, and I think they're amazing.
Oh.
When I say the chicken sandwich is amazing, I'm specifically referring to the spicy version.
Oh, I did get them all. It's kind of nice having a completely on-foot level there.
But Bojangles is better. Bojangles is better overall, and that's why that's the main reason why once Popeyes got the chicken sandwich, I'm not for anything but the chicken sandwich, because anything else I could get at Popeyes. I'd rather, from fries to chicken tenders to bone-in chicken, I'd rather get at Bojangles. Bojangles is better for all of those. Bojangles has their own chicken sandwich now too, and I've heard like people. I saw it reviewed by someone in New York, who obviously this person was not familiar with Bojangles, and they said they weren't. They said, "Oh, but it's the best chicken sandwich," and I'm like, I've tried it twice, and it's good, but it's just a piece of good Bojangles chicken out of a bundle of pickles is all it is. When this person was saying like, "Oh, it's the best one," they weren't falling in love with the Bojangles chicken sandwich. They were falling in love with the taste of Bojangles chicken.
What are you doing?
Which is very distinctly Bojangles chicken on this. But I feel like there are other forms. If I want that Bojangles flavor, I feel like there are other forms of chicken I would prefer to have that flavor in than the Bojangles chicken. But when it comes to Popeye's chicken, ain't no form that I would rather have that in than the Popeyes chicken sandwich. The spicy Popeyes chicken sandwich, which is actually shockingly spicy for a mainstream fast food item. It's actually it's not like the spiciest thing ever, but it's it'll make you sweat a little bit.
I seen that.
Go there, 10 says, I thought Zaxby's was some very formal sit-down restaurant until I tried it and realized it was Raising Cane's in disguise. I've never had Raising Cane's. But Zaxby's is good, though. I like Zaxby's a lot. I mean, if I had to, I could probably just do a rotation of all the chicken places every day and feel like satisfied if I had to.
Whoa!
There's like a spot.
I'll just do that.
Near the post office. There's like basically every chicken place in that. Bojangles, Popeyes, Zaxby's, KFC.
Please select the stage.
Stage 6.
Was it woo spicy? No,
Woo!
not that spicy.
Shadow Mask was saying that this game's about an hour long, and I'm moving through it pretty
Launching operation. Straight ahead.
pretty quick.
How many levels are there?
Nearing
7?
target. Straight
Ooh.
And you're
ahead.
on what? Oh,
6.
there's only 7 levels, huh? Maybe I'll have time to do the Matrix thing.
Yeah, you wanted me to play that, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I have it downloaded. I always could.
I just think it'd be a fun, casual thing to
To the left.
stream.
Yeah, jeez.
It's actually like kind of crazy, really, that
Nearing
this
target.
this
To the right.
big thing with a license attached to it
To the rear.
is going to is going to be like just freely distributed to like Unreal
ahead.
Engine,
Nearing target. To the
Develop.
left.
like
To the
it's
rear.
just interesting to me.
Nearing
So, like
target.
going to give away the
Straight
project files and source code and all that stuff. I think.
Oh, is that what they're gonna do? That's cool.
ahead. To the rear.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so
Are
the
you
developers
excited
can
about
learn
the-
and understand
for the
how
movie?
it works, right?
Straight
Huh?
ahead.
I'm looking forward to the movie. I gotta say, have you seen like any of the trailers and stuff for
To
it?
the rear.
I've seen a little bit. I mean, I don't want. When does it come out?
Like the 20th, I think.
Drum and I were saying
Maybe
when
Friday?
It comes to
I don't
streaming,
know.
We need to do a little marathon because it's been a long time since either of us have seen it.
We're all right. To the
Oh,
right.
seen that? Yeah, I mean, I only saw the third one like twice.
To
I
the
think.
rear.
I think only once all the way through.
Same, I
But
think.
this seems pretty
To
interesting.
the right.
I mean, I don't know. Like,
To the left.
I'm curious for sure.
I didn't think that it
Nearing
would
target. Straight ahead. To the left.
be as exciting to me as that it actually is. Like when I heard they
Well,
were
I
making
mean-
it, I was like, oh, I don't know if I really care all
Like,
that much.
after sort of being immersed in it a little bit with the demo, like
Hang in
it
there.
definitely has me like kind of feeling a little hyped
What
for
are
it
you
too.
doing? To the rear. To the right. Nearing target. To the left. To the right.
$4.99 for Paul's son. $5 when you have to yell into the drive-through loudspeaker of a closed restaurant while being filmed by the local news.
It's like there is no chicken or they're out of chicken. What he said.
To the
Because
rear.
Popeyes like ran out of
To
chicken,
the rear.
and they filmed all these people trying to order chicken from Popeyes going through the drive-through, and it's like there's people working there, but like they said, it says everywhere that they're out of like the chicken, and there's one woman's like yelling into the loudspeaker, just like obviously just for the camera, saying, "I'm trying to feed my family
Left.
tonight."
To the right. the right. To the left. Nearing target. Straight ahead.
For some reason, when you're up really high in this level,
It looks like Super Nintendo.
it feels like Secret of Mana or something.
Yes, I was thinking that same thing. I almost said it, but then
like it looks like the Secret of Mana map.
yeah, like over there specifically.
Yeah, like something about it.
Yeah, like this right here.
Yep.
Oh, there's a Yo-Yo Yoshio super chat. Let me see here. I'm not seeing it here. Oh, here it is. From 37 minutes ago. I'm sorry. Jeez. Found a Videotech Vex 2050 video processor in a charity shop. It has knobs for sharpen, change brightness, color, and some other options. It takes composite S video in and out. Ever heard about these? Analog video enhancers. Can't find a power cable for it.
Straight ahead.
I personally have not, but I mean that's like something like you especially would definitely buy that if you saw
Nearing
that.
target. To the left.
I mean, if it was cheap, yeah, I'd be curious for sure. I mean,
To the rear.
you can't enhance detail that doesn't exist, but
Straight ahead.
it
the left.
might do something. I would be suspicious of what the sharpening actually does. But you never know. In the analog realm, I'm really not too. I've never been too clear, really. Like, where should the sharpness be on like a consumer CRT or something like that? Like it's
Wow.
sometimes it's kind of hard to tell.
Hang in there.
There was $2 from Chan John again saying there's a navigator near the tree. She's quote unquote European.
Near the trees?
I guess
the rear.
is it a character you can unlock? I guess.
Yeah, there's other characters.
Well, I think
you
there's
can
like
get.
a big. I think there's a big tree. Maybe this is intentionally like Secret of Mana. You've just been playing one character the whole time. I feel like didn't John like switch between characters when he streamed this? Maybe?
Oh yeah, probably. So I think you're supposed
Nearing
to.
target.
Oh, there we go. Is that
This is supposed to be like Secret of Mana.
Reporting in. My navigation is kind of amazing.
it? Yes.
Let's go! Behind us.
My navigation is kind of amazing.
It's to the right.
Oh, so you switched to her now.
I see.
It's ahead. Oh my god! Are you ready? You're nearing the target. It's ahead.
I'm gonna. I hope do I keep her?
Hey! You're venga.
Gonna keep her?
Yeah. Do I keep her? If I die?
Select
Probably
the
not.
stage.
Yeah.
It probably just totally
she's
resets the
she's a stage
Oh?
select. But I got hit, and she goes, "Oh my god!"
Let's go!
Let's
It's
go.
ahead. You're nearing the target. It's to the right. Ouch!
Ouch.
Behind us.
But once you
Nearing
have
the
different
target.
characters,
It's ahead.
do you can you change at any
Oh
time?
my god! Behind us. Behind us.
Probably.
It's ahead. Ouch!
So
Oh
I was
my god!
was able to get
Ouch!
the Switch lights for my kids,
It's ahead.
thanks to some help in our Discord saying I should order a coral colored one
It's ahead.
from a store in Canada that ships to the U.S. I was able to do that because the coral seems to be
Nearing the target. It's to the right.
maybe no longer being made in the U.S. It's just like out everywhere.
Nearing the target. It's ahead. It's to the right.
Corey, are you forgetting your quick turnaround?
Behind us.
It doesn't seem to be working right here.
Behind us. It's ahead.
Maybe that pilot doesn't have that skill.
Oh my god!
Maybe.
Behind us. Behind us.
Oh, once you pick up a navigator, you're stuck with him for the most part until you beat the game. Interesting.
Oh, can you then after you beat the game, do you like choose? Can you choose like which one you want?
Nearing the target. It's ahead. Oh my god! Behind us.
I know I've been talking about the Switch for lights for weeks, but you know I got one for my son.
It's to the right.
Like he wanted like the bluish purple one, and that
It's
one,
ahead.
you know, I woke up when I like since I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning now. I checked I was checking the Target site, and it's like they had
It's to the right.
one that was like going in and out of stock at my local store, and I was able to just like finally get that to go through, and I got it. And it was just like one
You're nearing
of
the
them there.
target. Behind us.
So,
But what I'm gonna do is like what a lot of people recommend you do this, and this is I'm gonna do it because there's almost nothing I hate more than like setting up stuff, electronic stuff for my kids, and like they're like waiting for it when I have like stuff I need to do. So I'm gonna open the boxes and I'm going to update them and
Behind us.
like put like their like Nintendo accounts on it.
Behind us. Behind us.
do they have accounts?
Behind us.
My daughter does,
It's to the left.
but so
You're nearing the target.
I think-
It's to the left.
I think I'm just gonna get them digital games because I feel like if I was to get them like physical games, I would feel like a need to. It'd just be really hard. Unless it was like, it'd be hard to let go unless
To the right.
I know it's so stupid sounding, but for a lot of times, that's like if we go to a place, I have no problem like getting like loose DS games for them
Yeah.
You're nearing the target.
because then I just like don't
To the
care
right.
that much.
Ouch.
But I just don't like. I don't know if I could just get like retail games.
Oh my god!
So
Not feel like you have to control it
Nearing
in
the
some way.
target.
yeah.
Ahead. It's to the right.
But I think I'm gonna get my son that Hot Wheels game.
It's to the left.
Is it
Scheiße.
supposed to be good?
It's to the
Yeah,
right.
it's as far as I know,
It's
it's
to the
pretty good.
left.
Can anybody comment on the Hot Wheels Unleashed
ahead.
game?
You're nearing the target. It's to the left.
Shadow Mouse said there's a point system where you can replay the game with a single character to earn a special ending FMV.
Oh my god! It's to the left.
Oh, Dingus Alert says the Hot Wheels game is great. Have it on PS5.
Is the Switch version like decent?
Behind us.
I mean, your son probably wouldn't
You're
care.
nearing the target.
Yeah.
It's to the left. Behind us. Behind us.
What would your reaction be if
It's ahead.
like on Christmas morning your son was like, Dad, I think this game's supposed to be 30 FPS, but it's got bad frame pacing.
You're nearing the target.
I'm pretty sure that like one frame is rendering 16 milliseconds and the next one's 32 and then it goes back to 16. It's just got bad frame persistence.
You're nearing the target. It's ahead.
I would laugh,
It's ahead.
and I don't even know what my
You're nearing
reaction
the
would be
target.
beyond that.
It's to the right. Behind us. It's to the left. You're nearing the target. Behind
I would
us.
probably say
Oh
like
my
you should
God.
find something else now,
It's
like
to
just
the
like
right.
find something else that you're passionate about.
It's
That
ahead.
because if you're already seeing that kind of stuff, you're never gonna be
Nearing the
happy.
target. It's ahead. Ouch.
You're
Just spine
basically
roll into it.
like next Christmas is just gonna be, the highest end
Behind us.
NVIDIA car,
Yeah.
It's ahead.
ultra high refresh monitor.
All right. How do I? kill this thing.
It's ahead. We are nearing the target. It's ahead. It's to
I
the
got
right.
some demo Kirby. Thank you. Saying my friend sold me his girlfriend's
the target.
black
It's ahead.
Switch Lite to upgrade to a regular
Scheiße.
Switch.
Oh
Right
my
on.
god!
May shell swap to a
nein.
custom one. Oh, I didn't know you could do
Behind us.
shell swaps. Or that people sold shell
Nearing the
swaps
target.
for.
It's ahead.
On what?
I guess Switch
To the
Lite.
right.
Oh, you can do.
Clever.
Really? You can change them?
It's ahead. Behind us. Oh my god!
You know, this is not
the
something I normally complain
the
about.
target. It's ahead. Behind
But-
us. Behind us.
I don't really like the
Behind us.
bezel on the Switch Lite. Like it
It's
looks
ahead.
weird to me.
We are nearing the target. Ouch!
Like normally, like people are all like, "Oh, you know, this
Behind
phone
us.
has too thick of a bezel," and
Behind
I'm
us.
just like, "Okay."
It's ahead.
Uh,
We are nearing the target.
like on the
It's
Switch
ahead.
Lite, it looks weird.
to
I
the
think it's
right.
how it's like part of the color, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It just looks weird to
We are
me.
nearing the target. It's to the right.
Like whenever I see like
to the
phone
right.
reviews,
It's to the left.
they're like, "Oh, it's not very
It's ahead.
interesting looking phone. It's pretty boring. I mean, you know, it doesn't have as sleek of
To the
a
left.
bezel or whatever
It's
as
ahead.
the iPhone, blah blah blah
Nearing
blah."
the
And I'm
target.
just thinking
It's
like,
ahead.
my phone, I
It's
put my phone in a case.
It's to the
I
left.
put a screen protector on. Like, doesn't everyone put their phone in a
Behind
case?
us.
Like who
It's to the right.
reviews what their phone
Oh
looks
my
like? Because you
God.
never even see the back of your phone.
I know, but
to the left.
like, you
Who
know.
cares what it looks
But
like?
there's plenty of people that would say like, why do you care what your
We are nearing
old
the
video games
target.
look like?
It's ahead.
You know, it's just another one of those things. You know, like people are like way into it. But you know, the thing that you know, like the realization sometimes, as somebody who prefers to like take like you know takes care of their electronics so they wants them to last for a long time. It's just such a funny thing
It's ahead.
that phones, like for as expensive as they are, it's just like okay, so you're basically resigning yourself to only having this for
It's to the left.
you know like 2, 3, 4,
Clever.
5 years,
We are nearing
and
the
then you're
target.
basically
It's
gonna
ahead.
just like get rid of it for sure.
Behind us.
It's just really funny to think about.
Wunderbar. It's ahead. This is taking too much time.
I know it's taking too much time.
It's to the left.
And she's like, actually,
It's to
I
the
feel like a
right.
lot more
It
annoying
was
than the other one.
499 super chat from Chris Sukost.
Oh,
Thank
To
you.
the left.
Saying bulk/developers be
ahead.
like radio buddy?
We are nearing the
Yes.
target.
To the left.
It's ahead. Oh my god! Are you ready? Behind us. This is taking too much time. It's ahead.
let's just do it over.
Hey, you alright? Venga, venga.
What did she say?
Benga benga. I don't know. She says Shiza sometimes.
Reflect.
Oop.
Reflect. Let's go. It's ahead.
Okay, let's do this again.
Nearing the target. It's to the right.
There was a $5 super chat from a dad 1153.
Oh, thank you.
Saying, thanks for the Switch. Thanks for the Switch Lite, Coury Dad, but I really want Santa to get me a Retrode
It's ahead.
5S.
We're nearing the top. Ouch!
Man, I think you just have to say, son, you're just gonna have to use my Retrode 2X.
Ouch!
Too young for a Retrode 5X.
Ouch! Oh my god! Target destroyed.
Well, that's how you do it. I just like wasted all that time on trying to kill one of them before.
Oh, but did you read the Change On's?
I did.
advice?
And I knew that was their weak point, but it's more efficient to just shoot it instead
We're
of
nearing the target.
using
It's
missiles.
ahead. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I know.
Ouch! Benga, benga.
Benga,
You're nearing
benga.
the target. It's ahead. Ouch! Put your spine bone into it.
Put your spine bone into it.
Your spine bone. That's sounds a lot more painful than putting your spine into it.
Yeah.
Putting your spine bone specifically into it sounds. Oof. Sounds
To
painful.
the left. Ouch! Benga, benga. Target destroyed. Target's left, 2.
Well, Venga Venga is
Oh
Spanish.
my
So
god!
she just says all kinds of random European
It's to the
stuff.
right.
I need some health here.
Behind us. It's to the left. It's ahead. You're nearing the target. It's to the left.
Mask says you put the spine bone in, you pull the spine bone out, you rip the spine bone out, and you shake it all about fatality.
Ouch! Oh, 9! Behind us.
Okay.
Behind us. It's ahead. You're nearing the target. It's ahead. Oh my god! Benga, benga.
It's tough
To the right.
because the pop in on this thing makes it really hard to know where it is.
You're nearing the target. It's ahead.
You know, it's just the
Well,
draw
I think
distance
you're
is
supposed
not
to
very.
listen to her voice.
Oh, I know, but like
Put your spine bone into it.
it's
You're
really
nearing
hard to
the
tell
target.
sometimes.
It's ahead. Scheiße! Are you ready? You're nearing the target. It's ahead.
I'm just gonna.
Hey!
I know.
Alright?
Yes,
Bingo, bingo.
I am listening to where she's telling me it is, but it doesn't show up on screen until it's like gigantic.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
Select
Even if you're just going, it's like the. You know, you just.
Let's go!
Okay.
It's ahead. We are nearing the target. It's to the right.
I bet I could like strafe
It's to
around.
the left.
Yeah, that would probably help.
It's ahead. It's to the left. Oh my god!
However you're doing it right now is making extra controller clicks.
Yeah.
Ouch! Target destroyed. Target's left, right. It's ahead.
I'm looking at
Behind
the.
us.
His dad says, well, if you put your spine bone into it, you'd see it sooner.
We are nearing the target. It's to the left. Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
Maybe
Yes.
if you were playing on a skeleton's pattern, you would have better draw distance.
Ouch! Target destroyed. Target's left, 5.
All right.
It's
You know how
ahead.
many there are?
What's that?
It's to the left.
You know how many there are?
I think it's 4 or 5, maybe. I think it's 4.
It's to the right. Ouch! We are nearing the target.
Oh, hey.
It's ahead. It's to the right.
Game Sack is appearing.
Ah. GameSec will
Well,
also.
many
should have
people
a video.
releasing a video tomorrow, I assume.
Yeah.
It's ahead. Oh my god!
Coury is sadly not playing with the twin stick. He doesn't have
It's to the
the
right.
virtual lawn controller. I actually don't know what that looks like. Google the Saturn version.
Scheiße. We are nearing the target. It's ahead. Ouch.
Sega Saturn Virtual on Twins.
Ouch.
Huh. Interesting. It's got a D-pad on each stick.
It's to the left.
Oh, wait. Wait, no, that's a Coury control. I see. Okay, so the Virtual On has like a
We
trigger.
are nearing the target.
Just
It's to
button.
the left.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean, generally they're like $100 on eBay
It's to the
for
left.
the Japanese. I'm not sure if that's shipped though either.
It's ahead. We are nearing the target. It's ahead. We are nearing the target. It's ahead. We are nearing the
The
target.
$2
It's
super
ahead.
chat from Samuel G. Saying, I bless the Trinitron down in Africa. I mean,
I assume that that's a reference to the
It's to the
Toto
right.
song.
We are nearing the target. It's ahead.
I
Ouch.
know nothing of this.
Behind us.
You know, I think there are places where CRTs are
It's to the
still
right.
used, I think.
We are nearing the target.
Or it wouldn't be
It's
as
ahead.
unusual to see them.
See, it's just really hard to see
We are
though.
nearing
It's
the
like
target. It's ahead.
you're so close to it by the time it shows up too
Behind us.
that it's very difficult to know.
It's ahead.
Now that you have a different navigator,
Nearing the target.
does her
ahead.
control? Does she have like different controls or something?
No. No. It's the same. It's just
We are
different
nearing the target. It's ahead.
voices.
Oh my god!
Oh, Shadow
It's
Mask
ahead.
has been a member for 8 months, and it came with a. I don't think I've ever seen this happen.
Oh yeah,
before.
I think
It's
that.
ahead.
Membership comes with a comment
Yeah.
saying the charged missile attack is OP on boss.
Wunderbar. Wunderschön.
Wunderbar.
Target destroyed. Targets left.
Oh, here we go. We got the music.
Oh man, go for it.
Behind us. It's ahead.
Now, Sarah, I don't know any music, really, outside of video games and movies to some extent. I never, you know, if there was music,
It's to the
I mean,
right.
I would not be
Oh my
ashamed of
God.
liking 80s music,
Shield recovered. Oh my
but I
god!
just, you know, never really paid attention
It's
to
ahead.
any pop culture music.
us.
I mean, I guess video games are technically pop culture.
It's ahead.
I mean, we always have this conversation where we talk about how like if I hear like a certain like licensed song in something,
Ouch!
and recently, I mean, like when the Game Awards were on, like it doesn't even look like the kind of game that. I mean, it looks really cool, but I'll tell you, like the song choice in that trailer for that Ark Raiders game, that looks, you know, it kind of looks like a.
Even visualize, like I saw the trailer,
Like
I couldn't
EDF.
even visualize what you're talking about because that's how little of an impression it made.
And nearing the
And yet, just because it had some piece of music, that I didn't even notice. This trailer is just a complete blank in my head, but something about that music made you think
my
like,
God.
oh,
Yeah, I mean, like
it's
like,
so
it-
weird to me. Like you know, the thing that's always so striking to me is Alan Wake. Okay, Alan Wake has, you know, is divided up into chapters. At the end of the chapter,
Unidentified
there's just a
Oh my
blank
god!
screen,
Der ist ja
basically, right?
gigantisch.
It just says like chapter 2 over or whatever.
Yeah.
I forget what it says. But It just sits on this mostly black screen and plays a licensed song. It doesn't happen during gameplay. It doesn't happen during cutscenes. It has nothing to do with anything. And the fact that someone chose a song that you like to put into a game on this static screen, like that is meaningful to you somehow. And I'm not like deriding that or poo-pooing it, but it is deeply fascinating to me because I cannot put my head into a place where I understand that emotion that you have. Like let's imagine that, you know, I don't know, The Legend of Zelda, or I don't know. I don't know. Just pick something more mainstream, like the Star Wars theme. Okay, Star Wars theme is great, right? You know, John Williams, good stuff. Like if someone just randomly put that on a black scene and like, you know, some random video game, I'd be like, that's weird. Why? Why is this here? I would be like, oh, you know, like it is fascinating to me. Like that is cool. That
it's usually the song that I know that I like. I mean, that's what it was. Like it was just
but like it seems to like enhance the experience and memorableness of the game, even though the song was not used in the. I mean, it was in the game, but not during gameplay, not during cutscene. It was just on a static screen.
Well, but it happens a lot with just trailers, especially. You know, when it's a song. Like the one I always talk about a lot is the Prince of Persia 2008 trailer, like the reveal trailer for that, or maybe it was a launch trailer, but it had a song by Sigaros in it, and I was immediately made me way more interested in the game when it was coming out.
Ouch! Oh, 9.
There was a $10 super chat from Don. Just Don. Saying thank you. Saying what's up, guys? Just watched the new Game Room tour episode. You guys got set up. Yeah, and then that video is interesting for how it was set up at the time, but it's basically nothing. Is the same.
It's completely different now.
Yeah, I mean, people have been begging us actually for a new setup tour video for a long time. We kept promising. What's going to happen is we're going to do 2 separate videos. Corey's going to do a video, and I'm going to do a video.
But it's possible it might change. I mean, I could see it being.
It would be too long. I think it would be too long.
Not necessarily.
And I think we'd get more mileage out of this separate video.
It's to the left.
But
it's to the right.
Yeah, I mean, we're absolutely doing them though.
Put your spine bone into it.
But it'll be sometime next year. I'm pretty positive. I don't see that. Oh, you did it!
Whew, all right.
There was $2 from Jonathan Henson. Just saying, evening, fellas.
All right.
Now, I wish we were setting out to relax for the rest of the evening, but that is not the case. We do have to finish the video.
Yes.
There was 2 Canadian from CF Gaming.
Let's go.
Saying, we're nearing the target. It's ahead. Mein Gott! Man, we're almost up at our turning in early, or not turn in. I mean, we're. See, I
think I carry over my health from the previous level, so I might as well just.
Oh, that stinks. It's probably for some high score.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you ready?
Without dying, I bet. I mean, I'm worried about when I'm going to go to bed because like the last bits of getting a video ready to go like takes so much longer than you think.
Yeah.
Like, because I mean, I'm going to have to watch the video, and that's going to be like an hour, basically. I'm going to have to make sure everything is good. Those last things of prepping a video to release can take a little time.
And there, like, if there's certain things, like I can do it in the morning. There's certain things that I can do in the morning.
Oh, sure. Like, I mean, if it's just saying like mid-rolls and stuff.
Yeah.
But see, that's going to be easier for me to do though, because I'm going to have final file.
Right.
So it's easier. And on my timeline, just see like, okay, these are where the breaks are.
Yes.
You're absolutely right, Joe. It should not be an hour. I don't. It's not going to be an hour. It'll be like at least 50 minutes. That might be it. I don't know why. I do not know why this happened. I do not know why this happened.
I mean, my last segment, like, I feel like it moves really fast. Like, there's like a lot of different things in it,
Your
like
last segment?
my last segment, yeah. I mean, like that's kind of a thing that I just want to do more often.
Yeah, well, I mean,
it's funny that like my 2 segments are going to be combined or are shorter than your 1.
Wait, Joe says, I know why it happened. I don't know why it happened, so please tell me, because every episode I go into thinking like, this could probably be really short, and then it's not. I do not.
Well, I mean, I could tell why it happened too. I mean, I say it too. Like I say it like in the beginning of my second segment, where it's just like now that everyone's heads are swimming in like frame rates or like refresh rates and stuff like that, and that's what you're really good at. Like you're really good at, I've always been envious of like how good you are with the numbers.
But I don't think of myself as good with numbers at all. But,
but you actually are.
I did not do well in math.
Oh my god! Venga, venga.
But if the math helps me understand video game resolutions, because no one edited your script. It is true. And I've actually been doing a thing recently where once I get to the end of into the first draft, I do a full word count, and then I figure out like, okay, what would be like, I pick like a number, like I'm like, okay, I want to shrink this first draft down to 75%, something like that. I want to cut 20 to 30% out of this script is a goal that I'll set.
Oh
and it's actually a lot of fun. I've found. When I did the magazine article for Wireframe, I got the idea to do that because the word count was so tight on that, and I kept thinking like, I just don't see how I could get it that short. And like over time, eventually it worked out, and I was like, it's actually kind of fun. Like to challenge yourself and be like not see a path forward to getting the word count down. Then all of a sudden it just starts to come together. You get a little closer and you get a little closer and you're like, oh, I think I can make it. I think I can do it. But with this video, we
didn't have the time.
Ultimately you save time when you do that. But like I on a couple of passes through the script, I was just like not seeing enough ways to trim it down. and like I feel like my mind was just not in the right mindset for trimming, and I felt like I was wasting more time trying to trim things down than I would if I just like went ahead and voiced it and got into editing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's funny though. Like, I don't know if this happens to you. Like, I mean, there's different layers of like understanding like when you can cut something out. 'Cause, like sometimes it happens in the scripting process.
Usually it happens when you have no time left.
Yeah, well, that
or
definitely
you're super
happened.
over it.
That definitely happened today. Like I like there was a section of script that I was saving for late in edit because I was like, I know that there's things in here that are not at all important, and like if it comes down to it, like I can trim this. And when it got down to it, like I reduced like a part that was like a minute and a half to like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I did have to rewrite and revoice a little bit, but
I don't know. I feel as though the last segment of this was the first time where I'd kind of refound my voice, where it's.
I feel like you were starting to do it at the end of the controllers episode.
Well,
like
yeah.
Like you just kind of tried to make it a little fun and make it feel like just you being you.
Yeah, and you know,
a
like
little bit silly, but you know,
I just have to accept that. You know, like it's okay if I don't have like mention every little thing every time. You know what I mean? Like,
it feels like we did mention almost every little thing.
But there's a lot of times where I just, you know, like it's okay. It's okay just to like have like a paragraph on one thing instead of having or like a few sentences on it versus like, oh, you know, it's gonna go into a bunch of other stuff. I mean, I said it like when when I was like, hey, can you check this one part of the script? And then you like started adding all this stuff, and I'm like, don't add anything.
You like stopped me right there.
Yeah, I was like, don't put additional information in at this point. Because you started like going like, oh well, you know, some people like this other thing that is like 0.0, like that applies to like 0.01% of people like playing this thing.
Well, I mean, I did have a hard time this time, like see like areas that like, oh, like let's trim that down. Well, I mean, it's just sometimes, you know, people have such expectations sometimes, like we have to look at this angle and this angle, that angle.
Yeah.
There was $2 from Samuel G again, asking the real question, saying, "How do you feel about Garfield?" I was growing up. I was a really, really huge Garfield fan, and I liked reading the comics. I started collecting like the full collections of comics, and I loved the show. I was a big fan of Garfield as a kid. You know, the older I got, the more I kind of saw that, you know, like, oh, the comics are kind of like the same thing
over and over.
It's taking too much time.
Over and over again.
Yeah.
But you know what? I was in college when the TV show DVD sets came out, and like I was actually pretty surprised. Like I was kind of like, oh, I don't know if this is gonna hold up. Like at least at that time, I was like, oh, you know, this holds up better than I thought it would. But the comics just end up being the same thing over and over again. I mean, there were a few times where Jim Davis actually did some pretty different stuff with it, but it did not happen often. So, at one point, I say at one point, like, I over time, when I was, between elementary school and middle school and high school, like, I ended up getting, like, the full collection of, comic compilations. And, like, I have not read any of them in years, but it's like just become this tradition where, like, my dad gets me the new 1 or 2 Garfield comic collections that comes out every year, that they're always there on Christmas, even though I have not read them. I'm probably like a decade behind on reading any of them. Like, my interest and passion for it is gone, but at the same time, it's just kind of like I can't give up, like, this, like, collection that I, like, built when I was a kid. Like, it's like now it has to stay complete. There might have been some glimpses.
Wait. So they're still coming out?
I mean, Garfield's still in publication?
Yeah, but is Jim Davis still, like, doing it? Like, he can't still be doing it, right?
I'm unclear to the point that he is still involved. I mean, I believe there are probably other people kind of taking the reins now, but I think he still, like, basically has control, I think. I mean, it's been a long time since I read up on any of that kind of stuff.
That's crazy to me. Like, how can he still have things that he wants to say in there? I mean, he doesn't have anything he wants to say, technically, but
no, I'm sure not. But yeah, I mean, it's just like, I can't give that collection up. So Joe says, "See, Try, he asked you how you feel about Garfield. You've been talking about Garfield for at least 3 minutes now. Garfield was cool back in the day, I guess, but these days whatevs would suffice." It's true, but I can't think about that on my feet. When I'm thinking about in the moment, I just, like, I can't. It could be that simple.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know how you do it.
At the same time, like, people probably send the super chats because they want to hear me ramble about something. I mean, and the thing is, even though I go on and on and on in my scripts, like, it's still a much more concise and pointed version of what I want to say than what I do say when I'm, having to think on my feet. I am not very good at real-time brain processing and speaking at the same time.
This thing reminds me of that gun from Raiden.
Oh my god!
Ira Bonanno says someone needs to buy Garfield into the Popeye Beach volleyball.
Newport blaster.
Well, like, I think I said that about, like, I felt inspired, I think, when we did, like, the video, like, the little bit for the GameSack episode, the capture card, because, like, jeez. I didn't see that coming. We're gonna give it one more shot, then we're gonna call it a night. Where Joe's script is just like boom, 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 and just like straight to it. Literally no paragraphs. I don't think.
It deviated a bit, but, like, when I was writing my on-camera sections for the Switch controllers video, like I kind of had Joe's voice in my head. Like, I was thinking, like,
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
I was initially thinking, like, okay, like, what kind of things does Joe say during his, like, little transitional on-camera moments? Like, his voice was in my head for those parts, but then I'm pretty sure it didn't really stay that.
No.
But that was where my head was at first. I've said before, but that's how I started off working on the Final Fantasy 14 video on Digital Foundry. I was like, if I can read this in my head and I hear either John or Richard or Tom, then it's like, okay, it's probably on the right track. I never heard Alex's voice because I could never talk about things on the level that he does.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Ouch!
I'm seeing Discord like flashing on your monitor. I don't know why it's happening. On the monitor that you're on.
Oh my
Oh
god!
jeez. Oh my god. I hear that, oh my god. And I found this old DVD ROM like a week ago. It has like tons of old files on there. And just like a lot of videos that I had saved like before like YouTube even was even a thing. And did you watch that video that I posted with the Tech TV thing?
Yeah.
And it's still just as funny as it was the first time I saw it. Like there is like a Tech TV like blooper that happened, and if you've never seen it, I highly recommend you go and look it up immediately after I talked about it. But it's this older guy.
Oh my god!
Is talking about like this recording device, right? And it like records to like these grooves on this thing that rotates, right? It's it's a little cylinder, like a vinyl cylinder, right?
Yeah.
And he's like really nervous, but he's like, this is the only one in the world. There's none left like it. And he's like, and you can see, it has the the lines go this way, and it records like so much more accurately, and then it just like goes, and it like it literally shatters into like 1,000 pieces.
Like it's in his hands.
And he's like, oh shit. We got a dog going crazy. Coming to say hi.
Oh, look at that. Does she react to you laughing like Sadie?
Yes, 100%. Right now, that's exactly what's happening. Look at that tail go.
I didn't know that was really a common dog thing. I can't remember previous dogs in the family really reacting like Sadie does. But if I start laughing, like Sandy just
wants to get into it,
wants to join in, and then she'll look at the TV and bark at whatever's on the TV because she thinks I'm, which is probably often true, but you know, she thinks whatever I'm laughing at has something to do with what's on the TV.
Yeah, you can give me some kisses.
I think she needs to bark at it.
I'm surprised she's just awake. Usually she's asleep, or she's ready to go to sleep by now.
Yeah, maybe she's been asleep. Your laughter gave her energy.
But seriously, if you've not seen that video from Tech TV, it is so funny, and it is just as funny as the first time I saw it. And 20 years ago.
Sure, linked it in the chat.
It is really it's only what makes it so much funnier is that he prefaces it with like, this is the only one like it in the world. There's none left like it.
It's like so much more accurate. It's like so good and amazing.
It is very, very funny.
I mean, would we still be laughing if it was like, the last, Famicom from the first, manufacturing run.
Well, what's funny is the guy on there. I can't remember what his name is.
Oh my
But he's
God.
like, so, well,
Ryan.
are you done with that then? I mean, in that moment, like, what do you even say? He's like, are you done with that? And he's like, yeah, I'm done with that.
Oh my God.
It's totally sad, but I wonder if he like lost his job after that. I don't know, but just it's really just that there's him talking about how there's none left like it in the world.
Ouch. Put your spine bone into it.
Yeah, I mean he was so nervous and he was just like this the whole time. Analog Pocket tomorrow morning at 11 Eastern time.
Wunderschön. Video Blaster.
Yep.
Yep. I'm probably gonna die.
I'm all prepared for the people who don't understand embargoes and going like, all these YouTubers posted Analog Pocket videos at the same time.
Yeah.
Very suspicious.
Yeah.
Video Blaster. Shield recovered.
Shield recovered. It's the 13th. Or yes, it's the 13th. It's supposed to be. I wish it was the 14th. It would be really awesome to have like an extra day. Wouldn't it?
I mean, I don't know. I'm ready for it to be over with.
Yeah.
It's been a week.
God. Ouch. Put your spine
I mean,
bone into it.
really, well, I can't remember if we said this early in the stream, but like,
Oh my God.
I think we did. Like, once you count the, inevitable games we played 2021, which will probably release,
my
the
God.
last week of the month.
Jeez.
Hey, you alright?
We'll have released like
quit
basically
joking around.
4 hours of content,
Really? Master
around
Racer?
4 hours of content in
Chris?
December.
Hey, Chris!
Oh, Chris.
That's a no joke.
Oh, I'm gonna do it because I
Don't throw up the towel yet.
know we're ending a little early this week.
By the way,
Yeah,
what was your name
going.
again?
We are not done for the night. But
Ah, yes, that's right.
I don't know. Like I was thinking, like if we were, depending on like maybe tomorrow evening, like depending on how things go, like over on the Twitch channel, like it might be fun to like do a stream where it's just like the Pocket, like me playing on the Pocket.
thought about how it might be interesting to do a stream like that with your overhead setup, but tomorrow's backloggery stream night.
Right. But yeah, I mean, I think if not,
Maybe we can do something like that next week if it seems like something we want to do. I don't know.
yeah, I mean, it's possible. It's possible. I mean, that would be fun to do it. Like I could just, use my overhead setup, or I could just, like get kind of close like that same way, just like the way I'm able to do it. It's just very easy for me to do. There's like no Twitch only streams. I mean, we haven't streamed on Twitch in like over a year. But usually it's just
we wouldn't want to disrupt the YouTube algorithm on the day we release that video. Would be
yes, exactly. I mean, normally, like I don't think
normally Twitch streams like it's not a thing that really happens.
Yeah,
it has happened, but it doesn't really.
Yeah, it's mainly just like where we stream when we don't want to mess up anything, like with the like happening on the channel, like something new coming, or if it's something that just doesn't really feel like
it's worth
it's worth it. But at the same time, like I think that we've kind of distanced ourselves from like feeling that way, because I think that we've done like random streams on the channel that maybe we would have considered putting on Twitch in the past. Just like the rewiring stuff, and
yeah. Sometimes those are fun.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to work?
Yes, I am.
Gotta stay awake.
See, I'm not even that tired. So this game was great. I feel like I need to. Hopefully, I can continue right from there. But maybe not. But yeah, it was great. You did a great job. Everyone who is watching that was involved in this, you did a fantastic job. And this is, it really just like makes me want to like if a reproduction is made of it, like I would probably buy that.
You should finish this
and put it in the video. Like maybe
I'll put it in the games we played.
Yes.
2021.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm gonna do that.
You could even start from the beginning and just record it if you wanted to.
Yep, exactly. Now that I know what I'm doing a lot better.
Yep.
All right. Thanks to everybody who donated and for joining us for this shorter than usual stream. And we will see everybody tomorrow.
11 a.m. Eastern.
Heck yeah. All right, everybody. Good night. Take care.
Good night.